Hello folks, and welcome to another day and another video. Now I'm going to carry on with my UV resin. Whereas I was using black and silver yesterday, today I'm going to use black and gold. Yesterday I put 5 drops of the black pigment in. Today I'm going to increase that to 8. So I've got my UV resin here already poured out. Not sure the quantity, but I have got another 3 moulds around out of this picture ready in case I run out, in case I've got surplus, sorry. Right, there we are. Must give it a good shake. This is pigment. Since I first did my video, I've discovered that alcohol ink isn't very good, doesn't work very well with UV resin, and that's why I was having issues. But there is workarounds it, but I'm not up to that standard, so that will come at a later date. So let's see what we're going to do. We're gonna let's get you. I've actually now also got myself a white line around the area where I'm, so you can watch me better, so I know where I'm filming. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Always put your tops back on, folks. I used to be a printer many years ago, and that used to annoy me. People used to never screw the tops back on after they've used the inks, and occasionally I'd go, and I might have been a bit tired and I hadn't got my hand on the top, and I went to shake and the ink went everywhere, all over me. There was one particular time it was really bad, and that was solvent based ink, and it really was a pain to get out and get off you. My hands were, and back in those days, were always covered in stains, because the gloves would never last very long. You always get holes. Just looking in there. Right, I'm going to have 2 types of glitter in here. I've got this thin, tiny granules. Oh, I'm getting the hang. Yeah, so we're gonna give it a good. I've put quite a bit in, like that, folks. You see that? But it hasn't taken much out of the container. It goes a long way. So this is the coarser glitter. I think it is glitter. And
sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat your question?
did you hear that, folks? Never said it.
Able to understand the question I heard.
Right. Okay. Make sure that that's all really stirred in properly, including the sides. I think that's alright. So we're going to get the pipette now. Folks, if I find the scissors, what I'll use is I'll use a knife. I've got a knife here, that'll be quicker. That's done. So I've cut the end off. I'm gonna got a bit of glitter when I was mixing it there. It's a bit's gone into the mould, but that don't matter. Now for me folks, it's best just to take my time and have lots of patience, which I have got, not to rush, because you can save on, it can be a much tidier experience if you take your time. We don't want to be wasting this resin. Right, so what I need to do now, that's where the hole is. I just need to go forward a bit in my seat, make sure, yes, I would have missed that. And yeah, sometimes if you're sitting back you can't see what you're doing properly, folks. I think that one's done fine. You can tell I'm deep in concentration here, can't you? Now this particular mould that I'm using, I've actually got the same mould, but one's been made much thicker than the other. So I'm assuming one's probably been made in China, and one's been made elsewhere, maybe in the States or even in the UK, I suppose. All it means is that it's not looking too bad, is it? I don't think. Let's get some more out. I suppose it just means that with the more the deeper one, you're obviously going to use more resin, and it's probably going to be stronger. I find this quite therapeutic, folks. I don't know whether you've all got patience or not, but I have. I suppose that's one of the things about being alone. You don't really have any visitors. Plenty of time. You don't need to rush. Just before I started on this, I made sure that the surface was totally flat. You have to really do that, especially when you're on a boat, because you know things alter, water levels alter. Sometimes it's windy and that can add a challenge. But today, it's very still outside. The only noise I can hear is somebody, I think they're kind of doing a bit of DIY on the boat. Maybe doing some cleaning of maybe doing the windows or something. There's no electric going on, but I can hear them walking up and down on the pontoon. And what I'm doing now, I'm just using the pipette to stir some of this mixture up, because I've got some of the I'm just making sure I've got gold coming into the mix. Now on yesterday's jewellery what I made, seems to have got a positive response. There was one or two which I missed. I didn't film properly, so I've kind of managed to recover them, but they're not perfect. Some of you may be asking, what do I do with all these what I'm making? Well, for the moment it's just experimenting and tweaking from my mistakes. I'd like to sell some of the stuff what I make, but I'm not a pushy person, so it's not easy. Sales doesn't come easy to me. But if anyone does want to place an order, then you just have to get in touch with me. I've got a cardboard box now. Not cardboard, got one of those plastic boxes, storage boxes, full with various moulds. I've always got different ones coming. also got some of those lights, so you can LED lights what can go into the into your mould, but I need a bigger mould, deeper mould, and I also need some deep resin, epoxy resin, which to be honest with you I can't afford at the moment. But, I've spent a lot of money on investing in all this kit for both my paracord and for my jewellery stuff and resin, and that's it for the moment. I haven't got any more cash to buy any more after what's already been ordered. And that's it, folks. I'm going to move that out of the way. That looks as though it's all okay. There might just be, just checking, see. I can see a bit which I nearly missed. Oh, it might have been clear, so I hadn't missed it, but it was clear. I'll tell you what I will do. I've got one of these cotton buds. I'm just going to make sure. Try and keep the edges clean, or as clean as possible. Just makes it easier when I go to tidying them up. I think it's time now for the UV light. At least doing it this way, folks, there's you don't get any overflow unless of course you're clumsy, but there's no, or under you know, where it can leak from underneath. That's what the problem is really, which you don't get this way. Just plug that in, and we're going to give this actually, I'm thinking, let's see, no, I'm going to have to do it like that. I'll have to do 2 passes, folks. So I'll do this, then I'll do the this front part, and then I will repeat it again on this side because it's black and I need to make sure that the UV can penetrate it. So basically it's going to be 300 seconds, so that's 5 minutes on each side, just to make sure. Yeah, I can see there's the odd bubble, but nothing too major there. Yeah, it's looking quite good. So folks, I'm going to end this for now, and I'll come back when it's completed. And also I'm going to fill some of the others up so you can see those as well, and then I can take them out of the moulds, and you can see the process, see the finished process. Well folks, it's oh, I don't know, maybe a couple of hours after I started filming, and I couldn't resist but to take them out of the mould. I'm very happy with the results, really happy. There was just one which caused me an issue, and that was this one here. and it was the back of it, and I've started to repair it, but it's basically on this edge. It hadn't quite set properly. I'm a bit too eager. You should really, after you've removed these, you should wait a couple of hours before you start doing anything with them. But I usually start straight away, which is a bit of a bad thing. So anyway, I've been working on it and I'll continue to work on that. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see. Yeah, there we are. Is that? Maybe that's, oh, that's a little bit better. Hopefully on a television you'll be able to see it better than what I can on this little screen. So I did the ones what I was showing you on the video. I also did another lot which are here, and another lot, and just look at that. Fantastic. Couldn't have asked for them to come out any better, to be honest. Just look at it. I have done no polishing or anything with these. It's straight out the mould. So let's show you that one. Just look at that. Look at that, folks. That really is sparkly. And they're all like that. Let's see it all back out. So we're a bit out. Let's see if we can. There we are. There you are. So I think you've got them all in now. So yeah, so really chuffed with it. That worked. So I did. Oh, when it came to these red ones, I did the black because I'd run out of the resin, the mixed resin. So the UV resin, that is. Sorry, gotta get in me. Having trouble with the breathing. Yeah, so I had to mix some more, and I added 10 drops of the black pigment into it just to see if we can get even a darker effect. And then I used the red glitter, the fine, and some coarse, and yeah, I think they'll come out really well. I can put the rings in. That's a job I'll probably do tomorrow morning. I've already put the rings in yesterday's, but I haven't got any of the necklace straps, and you know, those black with the silver. Well, here you are. I've just got. That's all I've got left. I've just got a few here. I think there's about 6 in there. So, but I've got some on order, but that'll be a few weeks before I get them. So I've just got to be patient before I get those all fitted out. But I think I can call today a success. What do you think, folks? Right, I'll tell you what, I am going to show you one of the things I'm hoping to do tomorrow. I'm hoping to use some of these flowers, dried flowers, just put that over the top on that mould. Now, how I set it all out, I don't know yet. I don't know what pigment I'll use, if any. I don't know if I'll use any glitter. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. It's another day, and but that's what I'm intending to work on tomorrow. Yeah, so if anyone's enjoying these videos and they want to buy me a coffee or bar of chocolate, there's a PayPal link on my YouTube site somewhere. I think it's on the home page. Must get things set up better, but yeah. Oh, what's happening? There we are. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and thank you for watching another one of my videos.